Hi Libra, this is your June 2021 love reading. So the song that I got on shuffle for you guys is It's Gotta Be You by Isaiah Firebrace. And the messages that are coming out in that song, it seems like there's someone from your past that wants you back. And you know, this person, you could have been with them or dealt with them, had a connection with them quite a while ago. But I do feel like they've had some kind of an awakening, some kind of a realization where they know that they shouldn't have let you go. And they really do think that you're the one. And they want you back. So we're going to go ahead and see what the cards have to say for you guys. Your overall energy, we have the 8 of Pentacles. How you view the situation, we have the 6 of Wands. Truth of the matter, we have the King of Swords. Your recent past, we have the Page of Wands. Present energy, we have the 4 of Pentacles. And your near future, we have the 4 of Wands. And your advice, we have Justice. The 7 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor and the Moon and 8 of Cups. So definitely this is someone that walked away from you or that you walked away from in the past who's going to be popping back up out of nowhere. You know, it does seem like in all the readings, this eclipse season is bringing back people and bringing in people when we least expect it. But I do feel like this person has grown very much. They've had an awakening. I feel like it's been years since you guys have spoken or had any kind of a connection. But I definitely do feel like they have matured. They are so much wiser. They've stepped into this Emperor energy. So they're not who you had that connection with years and years ago. And really, I'm getting their energy popping out here very, very strongly. And remember, energies can always be vice versa. So if this resonates with you more, then take it. But I do feel like this is your person's energy where with the 8 of Pentacles being here, I feel like they've been putting a lot of work in becoming a better person, in aligning with their destiny, possibly even in their career. It's like maybe in their journey is to first reach that abundance and first reach their independence on their own before their love life can have a true chance. I actually did a reading, I don't remember, but some other sign, it was actually them that they first had to find their own independence before love could happen for them. And I feel like this is your person's story. How they view the situation, they feel they want to come forward and they really do feel like it's gonna work with you guys. It's because they truly believe that you're the one for them. It's like you're the one that got away for this person, and they know that if they were to come back and if you were to give them a chance, you guys could actually make this work. The truth of the matter, we have the King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles. The 8 of Wands. and the 5 of Cups. So I do feel like with the King of Swords being here, that if they were to try, I feel like they're wise enough and they're mature enough to have this connection with you where now they know how to treat you, they know to prioritize you, and it's like they're mentally mature enough for this now, whereas I don't feel like they were before. And if you were to give them a chance, this connection could take off. But I do feel like for some of you, and this pops out in your advice too, you could prevent this connection from moving forward and from having the chance that it deserves because you're still stuck on the past. And again, I feel like it's been so long since you guys have, for some of you, you don't even, like, if you're watching this, it's not who you think it is. We had the Moon at the bottom here. It's like this person, when they come forward, you're going to be like, oh my God, I completely forgot about this person. I completely forgot about this connection. But when they do come up, you could still hold on to the past pain and you think that they're still the person that they were years and years ago. But they're not. They really have transformed. They've truly stepped into their power. So if you were to give them a chance, I actually feel like this could be a very strong connection that the two of you will have. Your person also could be another air sign. I don't know why I feel like it was either Gemini or Aquarius who had a similar reading, so it could actually be a Gemini or an Aquarius. Your recent past, we have the Page of Wands. And I want to say, in the past when you guys had this connection, I don't think this is as recent. It's just the past of the two of you, like your story. This person was a page. And now they're this Emperor. This person could also be an Aries, but they're so much more mature now. They are probably very, very successful and abundant when it comes to the physical world, but they're also very spiritual. They have that perfect balance between the two worlds. And they've become the highest embodiment of masculine energy that one can that can be manifested in this life. So your current energy, or their current energy, we have 4 of Pentacles. I feel like they haven't been able to let you go. It's almost like for some reason you've just popped back into their mind, and they've realized that it was you all along, but they just weren't ready for you yet. They weren't mature enough. The universe hadn't opened that love door for them, until they were able to step into their power. And now that they have, it's like they realize that their heart hasn't truly let you go yet. And I do feel like this person is going to make themselves known, if they haven't already, and kind of tell you that it was you all along, and how they didn't realize how good they had it with you because they were young. You guys could have even dated when you were in school, when you were in high school. Or this feels like a long time ago. It's like you felt instantly drawn to one another, but the both of you were too young, if that makes any sense. But your near future, we have the 4 of Wands. I do feel like you guys can have a lot of stability and security in this connection. You guys could get married, build a home together. You balance each other out. Your energies work very, very well together. And I do feel like the universe is kind of guiding this person back to you, which makes me think that you guys probably are very strong soulmates. You guys, there's a potential for you guys to spend your life together. 4 of Wands could even be a twin flame, if that resonates with you, where you came together, had this intense, passionate, magnetic connection, but then the universe kind of drifts you guys apart so you can learn your own lessons and align with your own higher selves before you can reunite. I do feel like this person has stepped into their power, and so they're gonna come back into your life. Your advice, we have Justice, 7 of Pentacles, and 4 of Cups. Again, with the 4 of Cups and 5 of Cups, I want to say you guys could potentially sabotage this connection by closing up your heart, because you still think this person is who they were years and years ago. And if you look at your own self, who, 10 years ago, you're going to realize that you've changed drastically. And so it's not really fair to judge this person based on who they were that long ago. So if that's the only thing that's holding you back, I would be mindful of that, and keep in mind that we all change and transform, and that you can't hold anything that they've done so long ago against them, unless it was something horrible, like they were physically abusive, or just if it when it's too much. But if it was just that you guys weren't mature enough for one another, give them a chance. Don't be hesitant with them, because you guys are soulmates. You guys, there's a very strong, pure and delicate love between the two of you. And with Justice popping out, I do want to say, like, give them a fair chance. Know that karma has taken care of however they treated you, or even however you treated them. Like, we all can admit that we weren't mature at one point in our lives, and we made mistakes, treated people selfishly, we hurt people, and that's okay as long as we look back and acknowledge it. So give them a fair chance. And because if you spend a lot of time reflecting on the past and thinking of how they stabbed you in the back for some of you all those years ago, you're not gonna give this connection the chance that it deserves. And I do feel like it's a very beautiful connection that you guys share. And you guys, it was part of your story to part ways and then reunite once you guys are older and more mature and more wise. So yeah, it's up to you guys if you want to give them that chance, but know that they are coming back, and that they see you as the one that got away, that they truly do want to make this work, and they're willing to, give it a chance. All right, let's see. We have conclusion, chapter 1, and the end. I really want to say, like, the connection you guys shared in the past, let that come to an end. Really close that book, because neither of you are the same person. And you know how they say every 7 years your cells become new. It's like all your old cells die and new ones replace it. So whoever touched you 7 years ago, you're not the same person. They've never touched this new you. And so really put an end to that last chapter and open up a new one. Give them that fair chance. Don't judge them based on who they were all those years ago. We have complicated, number 11. And I do feel like you guys did have a complicated relationship. I don't think it was something horrible that they did to you that caused you guys to part ways. It just seems like things didn't work. You guys weren't on the same page. You were too young. But understand that you guys are both so much older now, so much wiser, and you're more mature when it comes to how you approach connections. Maybe if you guys met in high school, maybe this person was flirting with other people, or whatever it is, things that people do when they're young, still discovering what love is, very hormonal. So know that they have matured, but I do feel like your stories may all be different, but the ending was very complicated. Your past with this person is quite complicated. We have lust. Yeah, it could have been that you guys shared a more of a physical connection back then. Again, I just feel like you guys were young and in love. You know, neither of you were ready to settle down. You guys just were having fun. You guys, I don't know. It feels like this is someone that you met in high school or in college. But it's like you had a huge impact on them. And a lot of times with twin flame energies, there's so much intense passion in the beginning that you guys can almost get dragged down into the lower frequency of lust, you know, if you're not careful. And I feel like that it may have been how the story of your connection was in the past. But it's interesting. I keep getting the message that for most of you, who you thought in the beginning of this reading isn't who I'm talking about. Maybe now that we're more into it, you kind of, it's clicked for you, or you kind of think it might be someone else. But it's definitely, it's not who your first thought was, which is very interesting. That message keeps coming up very strongly. We have the moon, and I was talking about the eclipses. I feel like it's during this eclipse season that they make themselves known, that they come back into your life, that they communicate with you, message you. Expect it, you know, in the next few weeks or the next few months. But I know I said it a few times, but this feels like a very romantic connection. Like it feels very good, and pure and delicate, and I don't know, I really, really, really like this energy. All right, Libra, we're gonna end your reading with some Moonology cards. We have work through your fears. Some of you, you're afraid when this person comes forward that they're still who they were before. But really, really, really try to get past that. Don't pretend like you've never met them before, you know? Because when it's that long ago, they really aren't the same person that they were. So give them a real chance. Don't let your fears get in the way, because this is a connection that you'll want to experience. This is a beautiful, beautiful, mysterious, romantic kind of love. We have surrendered to the divine, and really trust in this. This connection is going to require the both of you to trust and to go with the flow together. And I do believe, I know this person, the divine, is guiding them back to you. And I feel like if you were to connect to your intuition right now, you'll feel guided to them too. Like, you're gonna feel this person approaching you, and their energy is gonna feel good to you. It's just your mind that can get in the way here. But as long as you're mindful of that and in control of your fears and your thoughts, this is gonna be a very, very beautiful connection. All right, Libra, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.